So I've already started, or I've already done my left eye. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my, or show you how I did my right eye. Okay, so first, my desk is a mess. First, I'm going to be priming my face with, not my face, my eye with Milani Prime Shield face primer. I don't have an eye shadow or eyeliner primer, so I'm using what I have. And you can get this at Target, or I know they have it at Walgreens. I'm not sure if they have it at CVS. And then before it completely sets, I get my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And mainly focusing on where I want my crease to be and high. And the reason I'm doing this is because that Milani primer doesn't have like any color to it. It dries clear. And I want almost like a white background to act as a base coat. I'm gonna get my super fluffy brush. This is a brush that I've had for like over 10 years. It's a Writer Makeup Labs brush. And then I have I just bought this Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in all Naturel. It's in Nude Awakening. And I'm going to first start with the lightest shade. Actually I'm going to use this super flat brush first. Make sure it's clean. And I'm using the lightest shade. And I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. Then I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush, and I'm going to get the second lightest color. And I have slightly hooded eyes, so I have like all of this skin that gets hidden whenever I'm not looking scared. So I'm going to look straight into, I have a mirror right here. I don't want to block the camera though. I'm going to look straight and put it right above my crease. And I'm going to bring that all the way from the inner corner and out. I'm going to dip right back in and kind of bring it a little higher. This is like super shimmery. Damn. Okay. Then I have this It Cosmetics double-ended brush. It is the All Over Shadow / Smudger brush. And I'm going to go into the next lightest color, the third lightest color. So normally I wouldn't transition. Well, I've never transitioned with so much shimmery powders before, but I'm trying to stick to just using one palette. So yeah, that's what I'm using. So then I'm going to look straight in my mirror, and I'm going to put it right above my crease, like literally right on my crease. I'm going to bring it out here because I am overdrawing my eyes. I'm trying to bring them out. Alright. I have this brush, double-ended brush that I've had for over 10 years that I got from Target a long time ago. I'm going to use this pencil end. I'm going to use this pencil end. And I'm going to dip into this nudish, grayish color so that I can start building to that dark line. So once again, I'm going to look straight. I'm going to imagine that there is, I'm going to imagine my new crease. So I don't want to use the crease that I already have. I'm going to give myself a new crease. So if you'll see in this eye, I connected my actual crease, which is here, to my artificial crease, which is out here. So when I go like that, it looks kind of funky. But when I'm looking regular, it just looks like I have really, really big eye skin. Eyelid skin. Eyeball skin? Whatever. So I'm going to look straight. And I'm going to imagine that I'm drawing a line here. And then I'm going to very lightly actually draw a line here. And then I'm gonna very lightly on the inside actually connect it. Okay. I'm gonna get my super fluffy brush, clean it off on my wrist, and then in little circular motions just very, very lightly blend it. So I'm cleaning off any color that might be on that flat brush. And I'm going in with this red wine type shade. It's like a purpley red color. And I'm just on the tip loading up some color. And again, I'm going to look straight. And I'm going to very softly draw where I want my new crease to be. And when I'm bringing it to the inner corner, I'm using a very light hand. And I do want my cut crease to be parallel with my eyeliner, so I'm going to start going out where I want it to kind of wing. So right about here. Okay. Then with the fluffy end of my IT Cosmetics All Over Shadow / Smudger, I'm going to blend that. So then I'm going to go back in with the same brush, and I dipped it very lightly in that same reddish color, and with a light hand I'm gonna build that up. Then with my fluffy brush, I'm gonna go in with the darkest of the transition shades that I used, which is actually the second lightest color on the palette. And I'm gonna put it right over top to blend that again. Just trying to compare it to the other eye. Okay. Excuse me. So now the fun part. I'm going to be using my Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal concealer and a paintbrush. This is a paintbrush like from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or something like that. It's a synthetic flat brush. And I'm just going to, oops, get the product on the brush. And I'm going to look straight at my mirror, and I'm going to replicate what I did with the dark color. I'm going to start building that artificial crease. So you don't want to really have your brows raised if you have hooded eyes, because the second that you lay them down, it'll cover everything. So you kind of just want to relax. Once I put that initial line, I'm going to raise my brow so I can paint the rest. So there's my actual crease, my actual eyelid. And there's my artificial crease. So I want to connect them. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring it out. And I'm trying to match it to my other eye, which if you've ever done wing liner, you know it can be tricky to match that. It's the same thing, same concept here. It's kind of tricky to match it when you're building, when you're making something from scratch. So I think that's good for the actual crease. Now I'm gonna kind of lift up where I want my eyeliner to go. And you can see where I did my guide before. I'm kind of following that. And then I'm going to smudge it out on the bottom. Now that it's starting to set, I don't want to open my eye all the way because then it's going to crease my concealer. So, I haven't set my concealer yet. So I'm going to go, I loaded my brush with that color that I used on my brow bone. It's the lightest color on this palette. And I'm just patting it into this concealer. So now you can see it looks kind of wonky here and it looks kind of wonky there. So I'm going to go back in with this brush. I'm going to take off all of that eyeshadow that I just used. I'm going to go back in with the plum red wine type color. And I took off any fallout. I'm going to look straight into my mirror. And I'm redrawing that line. Now I'm going to go using the same brush, taking off any product that I have, and I'm going to get the super shimmery shade, and I'm going to pat that over the concealer that I set already, just because I want this look to be super shimmery except for the cut. I like that defined matte shade to break everything up. So now with the pencil end, I'm going to just kind of soften this line up. This is the part of the video where we insert the awkward slow motion so you can see my makeup on display. Alright y'all, so this is the completed makeup look. Yes, my room is a mess in the background, but I decided to focus on recording this video instead of cleaning. Priorities. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. This is a very dramatic, out there, bold, in your face look, but I just wanted to show that you can do this with drugstore products. Let me know down below if you guys like this look and what other kind of videos you'd like to see. Any products that you recommend me trying. Please, 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 drugstore, affordable makeup only. I really had fun doing this look. This is my first cut crease this is the first cut crease that I've done, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I did have a lot of stress because of my hooded eyes, but nonetheless, I feel like I'm ready to go to prom or a drag show or my living room. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah. Check y'all out later. Thanks for watching this Whatever Wednesday on Miss Mia Lala's Life. Love y'all.